Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me and our CalWorks program. My name is Sandra Nguyen. I'm a CalWorks site representative at Silicon Valley Adult Education. I'll be introducing our CalWorks and SVAE student, Sakhi Haleemi, accompanied by his wife, Hukmajana Haleemi, and his daughter, Shabana Haleemi.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sakhi Haleemi, and I am from Afghanistan. I have my wife with me, Hukmajana Haleemi, and my daughter, Shabana Haleemi. So, I am the father of 8 beautiful kids, and today I am accompanied by my wife, Hukmajana, and my oldest daughter, Shabana Haleemi. After the incident of 9/11 in 2021, the NATO and coalition forces were deployed to Afghanistan to fight against terror. And I was one of those people that I joined with the coalition forces. I started working with the US Special Forces as a combat interpreter and a cultural advisor. For 6 years, I worked as an interpreter and cultural advisor, and we done a lots of missions against Taliban and Al Qaeda. And one time, I got ambushed and I got injured. After 6 years, I opened a construction company, and I was providing local laborers and heavy equipment machinery like bulldozer, crane, loader to the coalition forces. In 2018, life got tough for me. I was receiving numerous threats from insurgents. My supervisors decided to move me to the USA through an SIV program, which is Special Immigrant Visa for Afghans, those who served with US military in Afghanistan. In 2020, in March 17, I came and I arrived in the US, and that was a tough time, and it was the COVID-19, and we stayed at home and did nothing for 1 year at home. So my education level is up to high school in Afghanistan. Then here, I decided to start my education again. And then I start my journey of education to get better education and to be a good role model for my children. In August 2022, In August 2022, I started at Metro 8 and I got enrolled in ESL through the CallWorks program. And then after 1 year, in 2023, I moved to EVA in month of June. Then I moved to HSE in May 2024. I passed my social studies GED in December. In March 2023, I won a CallWorks Client Achievement Award. My wife, Hokmajana, is also currently enrolled at Metro 8 and ESL 1. This is her first experience with school. She never attended school in Afghanistan. My daughter Sherbano is also currently enrolled in ESL 4. She attends school in Afghanistan until the 8th grade, and also she frequently volunteers for the monthly SVAE food distribution facilitated by CallWorks. Here I want to special thanks to the CallWorks program, because they help me pursue my education to improve and to achieve my life and goals. I appreciate CallWorks with all help they have done. They are always very supportive and motivating. They help with many resources like tutoring and the food drives, which are a blessing and beneficial to my family. SVAE staff. My HSE teacher, Ms. Hankins, has helped me improve my education levels. Her teaching skills are very high and good. All the educators, teachers, and counselors are kind, helpful, and they keep a high standard of education here. The environment here makes it easy to learn and grow. That was it. Any questions?
Very well. You read that in a very calm way, but there was a lot of drama in that story. And I was fascinated. I am fascinated. I've never met someone who was a combat translator, an Afghanistan person. So to me, it feels like kind of stepped out of some novel or some kind of movie or something. Your story could be made a movie, and it's one that is created by the experience of others. We appreciate you for being here tonight and sharing this with us. And I'm so happy that your wife is going to school and your daughter as well and volunteering, and you are contributing to the community that you're in. And so just thank you. And members of the board, yes.
I agree with everything our president said. What you have is courage. I mean, our country so desperately needs courage these days, and you're just so full of courage. You're inspiring. It's just wonderful what you've accomplished, what your family's accomplished. Thank you for the service that you gave our country, the United States, and the free world, and put your life on the line. And you're such an example, not just to your family, but to everybody in this room, for our society. But the word that just keeps running across my brain is courage. I mean, you are courage. And so thank you for being there. Thank you for your story.
Members of the board, just feel free to speak up.
Okay. Well, echo with my fellow board members, your testimony, your story really, enlighten us, and make us remind us, why we are here, to advocate for the student like you, your family, your daughter, your wife, why we're here, advocating for the education benefit for all those people out there. And we thank you so much, for your time and your braveness, sharing your personal story with us. And thank you. And salute to you.
Yeah, I also echo the words of my colleagues in terms of you standing here and sharing your story of your journey to America and your commitment to a way of life that allows you to have reach your goals. I really appreciate one of the things that you mentioned up there about you meeting your life goals, achieving your life goals. That says that you have vision, you have fortitude, and you're willing to do what it takes. And you standing here with your family is very important to us, and we recognize that. So thank you again.
Yeah. Excuse me, just to continue the theme, just so impressive. Your English is very impressive. You're able to communicate so well, and clearly you did some very important work, and I'm glad that you and your family are here and are safe. And your story is absolutely amazing and very inspirational. You mentioned, I think, being a good role model for your children. I feel like you're a good role model for me, so thank you.
Well, one more time, folks.
I just wanted to ask, how old is your youngest
Your
child?
microphone.
How old is your youngest child?
She's doing well.
No, how old is she?
She's 6.
6. Okay.
Yes.
And when you came, were you all able to come together? Did you arrive together?
Yes.
I'm so glad you and your family came before things got so chaotic. It's a wonderful thing. But I think it must be very hard. You miss your homeland?
Yes.
What do you miss the most?
The rest of my families are there, like my brothers, and so I miss them.
Yeah, you made quite a sacrifice to do what you did. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That is most welcome.
Members of the board, we're going to step to the front to have a photo with you and your family.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Go the railway.
Oh, in front?
Yeah.
Is there in front?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of course.
That way off. Oh, that's right.
Go ahead, Sakhi. Go ahead.
Yeah, can I make it? How did I end up in the middle? Should we go to the left a little bit? Oh, mic's on down? It's in the way? It's not in the way. Can you get everybody?
Yeah.
We can do the.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Is that this way? Is that better?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You okay?
Yep.
Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, Madam Superintendent, continuing then, SkillsUSA students.
Yes, and the leaders that they are, I'm going to have them introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about CTE month and the leadership that happens here at Silicon Valley Career Insight Center.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here. I'm Kim Go. I'm currently the SkillsUSA president for the EM section at SVCTE. As we eagerly anticipate the release of our regional competition results this Friday, I want to take a moment to reflect on the impact of SVCTE on students as well as the incredible dedication of our SkillsUSA members. Through SVCTE and SkillsUSA, I've developed critical technical abilities and strengthened my leadership and teamwork skills. For example, I've always been interested in pediatrics, and going into SVCTE, I wanted the hands-on experience. Thankfully, my teacher, Ms. Gonzalez, has made the effort to give us hands-on labs. A week ago, I was doing pediatric scaling, which meant we had fake babies and we were able to measure them and also learn how to do a urine test. So I thought that was really exciting, and it really opened my eye into the pediatric field. Furthermore, I feel like these programs really help bridge the gap between education and the workforce, and it gives students the direct pathway to success. This year, our students have dedicated countless hours to prepare for SkillsUSA competitions, refining their expertise in fields ranging from medical assisting and nursing to HVAC and construction. The upcoming regional award celebration on March 14th will serve as an opportunity to recognize and honor these students for their commitment to excellence. Whether they earn a top placement or not in the competitions, we really just want to tell them that they are valued and that their hard work is appreciated. Additionally, we are proud to showcase student achievements through our student spotlights. The SkillsUSA newsletter is basically where we have spotlights on certain students. For example, last week we had one on medical assistant students. One of them was doing research in neurosurgery. So I want to take the time to pass it on to Zia, which is my PM cabinet member.
Hi everyone, thank you for giving us your time. My name is Zia. I'm from the veterinary science class. I want to take a minute and talk about how SVCTE has changed me for the better. Being a student here has honestly just been a huge honor for me. I learned about this opportunity my freshman year in high school, and I wanted nothing more in my high school education than to have something like this. This school has allowed me a chance to delve deeper into the world of veterinary science. It is super hard to be able to get opportunities like this in my field and in many other fields that SVCTE has classes for. My teacher, Ms. Valesky, has gone in depth on all aspects of the field, and I feel so ready to not only continue my journey in college but also in the industry. In my class, I have learned skills like blood collection, fecal analysis, I teach bathing, and so much more. We literally learn everything you need to know in a clinic, and our teacher is one of the most supportive people ever. As you can see, she's here. Right now. On January 11th, I completed the skill of blood collection on a dog. My experience was super smooth, it was fast. I did a 5-minute demo over a Zoom call. I took the call in my classroom. My competition was on the first week, it's the first regional competition, which was almost a month ago, so as you may expect, I have been super anxious waiting for these results. But being able to show up every single Saturday to support my fellow competitors has made it so much easier. As part of the press club committee, I work to take pictures and interview SkillsUSA competitors throughout their competitions for our weekly newsletter. Are you able to pull up the newsletters?
No, I don't think they have access to it, but they have been receiving it in the weekly update.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just quickly go over them then. Our first week, we had the Community Action Project, Job Skills Demonstration, and Career Pathway Showcase. I was part of Job Skills Demonstration because SkillsUSA doesn't have a veterinary section yet. Week 2, the feature competitions were carpentry, job skills demonstration open, action skills, and chapter display. Week 3, our featured competitions were welding, HVAC, and job interview competition. And week 4, which was this past Saturday, they were emergency medical technician and woodworking. So these have all just been such an honor to go see them compete, see my peers, my friends compete. I get to cheer them on from the sidelines. They're smiling at me while they're cutting their wood, and I'm just so impressed because I haven't gotten an opportunity like this to go into their classrooms and see. So it's really just been amazing for everyone here, and it makes our community go stronger. And then in addition to our SkillsUSA, all of our committees, I wanted to take a minute to mention to all of you that because we are also stressed, anxious high schoolers, it's been a goal of mine for a while, and we are kind of in the process of planning it, not confirmed yet, but we are hoping to bring therapy dogs to school, just for our SkillsUSA members, help them calm down before results, before state competitions, anything like that. So I just want to say thank you again for your time, and that's all we have, unless you have any questions for us.
Could you tell us first which high school you're coming?
I go to Evergreen Valley High School, so East Side Union.
Yes.
I go to Independence High School.
Oh,
I love your passion and enthusiasm, and you're going to be bringing in comfort dogs.
Therapy
Therapy
dogs.
dogs.
So they're licensed. Everything. It's all a progress. I'm working with Mr. Arnett and a bunch of other important people.
So we have a very anxious border collie. Could he do that kind of work?
Oh.
He's very anxious. He chases. I'm just kidding.
The dogs are pumped. We're anxious.
Yeah, he's really anxious, but
Okay.
what a wonderful career to work with animals. They bring us so much great joy, and I love both of you and your enthusiasm. But just how exciting!
and kudos to your teacher.
And I just learned something from you. You said you work with Mr. Arnett and other important people. I have learned a way to refer to my colleagues that they're going to like better than I usually do. I work with Mr. Canova and 6 other important people. I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here tonight,
Of course.
Yeah.
and really enjoyed what you shared. All right, well,
Both of you, clearly demonstrate, why you are the captain, you are the leader, because you just have that beautiful charisma, the interpersonal skill, get your audience, into your speak, and you just get all of us so engaged in your presentation. Thank you so much, and then I really wish you the best, and I know you guys going to go do very well in your future because you clearly demonstrate, you have all those soft skills which is going to take you for a long, long, long way. Thank you.
Could each of you tell me how old you were when you knew you wanted to work with animals? When did you decide this?
I got interested in pediatrics around last year. My sister was really sick, so when I was in the hospital, that's okay. I just thought the nurses and the doctors were really taking good care of her, and that's why I wanted to go in the field.
Nice.
Oh, that's a beautiful story. Thank you.
I have been interested in veterinary medicine since I was aware that I had to have a job. So around 4 years old, it's the only job I've ever seen myself having, and I think it was very common for a lot of young children to have, so everyone told me that it was not something I was going to stick with and I was going to grow up, but I think I've proved that it's my passion.
Yeah, whoa.
great.
Thank you.
Let's go down there and give them a keepsake photo.
Yep, they're listed.
We'll get it to you. Can we have the teachers come in? I'll send you the photo.
Yeah.
Teachers, you can join us.
Yeah. Come on, important person. Yeah.
Get everybody in?
Photoshop.
Okay, yeah, I got everything. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, thank you.